Apex Legends new 1v1 Arenas game mode has just been released and it's been kind of fun. It's just that there are some things that are wrong with it to me. It feels like at times the bullet register isn't exactly perfect. There are times where I feel like I'm shooting right through the opponent. I don't know if it has anything to do with the servers or if maybe the opponent I'm going against has really high ping or maybe I have really high ping against the opponent, but it just feels like my bullets aren't landing even though my reticle or my crosshair is right on the opponent. I don't know if maybe aim assist is turned off in this game mode or just something is wrong with the aim assist, but it just feels like the aiming is off at times. I'm not saying that you can't win your gunfights, I'm just saying there are times where it feels like your bullets are going through your opponent, and that can be annoying sometimes. But other than that, this game mode has a lot of positives to it. It feels like you can really practice your gunfights and really get better at the game in this game mode. So I'm going to give you some tips of the things I've learned playing this game mode so far. And one of the main tips I'm going to give you is to not be predictable. And what I mean by that is don't do obvious peeks. Try not to be so obvious in the area you're going to be peeking behind cover. Try to be peeking from different covers, try to slide between covers, and try to keep the opponent guessing from where you're going to shoot at them from. That'll really help you win your 1v1s. I've seen some people complaining about this game mode on Twitter X, saying that there's a lot of people that just use head glitches and just hide behind cover, but that's what you're going to be dealing with in trios and in ranked, so you might as well get used to it in this 1v1 game mode. It teaches you how to counter those, and it teaches you how to aim for the head when they're on the head glitch. It's really good practice for those type of gunfights. And in my experience, as you can see on these clips, not everyone was using head glitches, not everyone was using cover. Some people were out in the open, some people were playing aggressive, some people were just running and gunning. So not everyone was just hiding or just head glitching. There are times where I was trying to use cover as much as possible. I was trying to head glitch when I would take height, but that's just what your natural instinct is to do when you have so much experience playing this game. Your natural instinct is to try to take the height, try to use cover, and try to head glitch. That's just how good players play in this game. So if you want to win more gunfights and try to land in the top 3 in this game mode, make sure you're playing smart and make sure you're using cover and head glitches. I'm not saying you have to use it all the time, but it would be smart on long range weapons as well as weapons that you're not exactly comfortable with. If there is a gun that you're really comfortable with, like a gun you use all the time in trios and ranked, then go ahead and run and gun with that, because your muscle memory will be so attuned to that weapon that you would know how to control the recoil, and you would just feel so much more comfortable using that weapon that you can really run and gun, and maybe your opponent isn't used to that weapon. So I feel like if you have a gun that you're really comfortable with, like me with the R99 or me with the Volt, I like to run and gun, I like to push because those are my favorite weapons. But for you, I don't know what your favorite weapon might be, but whatever it is in this game mode, if you have your favorite weapon in your hand, go ahead and play as aggressive as you can, because you're probably going to feel really comfortable using that weapon, probably more comfortable than your opponent. But if it's a weapon that you don't exactly use a lot and you're not comfortable using, maybe you feel like you miss a lot of shots with that weapon, that's the kind of weapon that I would encourage you to use behind cover with a head glitch, or just to stay at range from your opponent until you can at least get the hang of the recoil of that gun. Another tip I want to give you is to practice your strafing. There are a lot of people who just strafe left, right, left, right, left, right, and it can be quite predictable at times. But there are really people who can get you by just strafing one way. They'll go left, right, left, and they'll just keep going left because you'll be expecting them to go right, but they'll just keep going left because they know that you're going to think that they're going to go right, so that they'll throw you off like that. And that's just something to consider when you're in a 1v1 gunfight. Try not to be predictable with your strafes. Don't just go left, right, left, right, left, right. There are people that go left, right, left, and then just keep going left, 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 because it'll throw off the person they're going against. And I want to encourage you to try this with your strafing. Try going one way longer than the other way, and it'll really help you win more gunfights. Another thing I want to warn you about is wall bouncing. There are a lot of people using wall bounces in this game mode, and it can really throw you off. I know for me, I lost a few gunfights where the person would wall bounce because I would end up missing the first half of my clip trying to shoot them while they're in mid-air bouncing, and so that's just something to really watch out for. This game mode can be quite tilting at times. It can get frustrating and annoying, especially when you lose a gunfight that you feel you should have won. But I just want to encourage you to keep playing this game mode. This game mode will help you get better. It will help you in the long run to get better at the game and to win more gunfights. And it's just very good practice. I encourage you to use it as a warm-up. I usually like to warm up in the multiplayer game modes like in Gun Run and Team Deathmatch. But this might be my new warm-up game mode because it's just so fun, and it's going to be really hard to make it in the top 3. I know that you want to win every time you play. It's more fun when you win, but it's just so incredibly hard to land in the top 3 in this game mode. I probably played this game mode 3 times and I never landed in the top 3. You have 15 gunfights, I believe, in this game mode, and I've won 9 and I won 8 in 2 of the ones I played, and I still didn't make it in the top 3. I feel like you have to win at least 10 or more of your gunfights in here, and that's just a lot. Like, I think you fight 15 times, so you have to win 10 out of those 15 gunfights to land in the top 3, and that's just incredibly difficult. So don't feel discouraged if you can't land in the top 3. Just keep trying and keep getting better, and you never know, you might get good enough to land in the top 3 as you're playing. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope these tips help you guys play and have fun in this game mode. I really want them to keep this game mode. I hope it doesn't go away like a lot of their temporary game modes. I hope it's something that they just add in and leave in the game. This will really help a lot of the players get more skilled at the game, because there are so many randoms that I'll have on my team when they'll be in a 1v1, and especially when the enemy is already weak. Like, the random will have more health and shield than the enemy, but they will still lose their 1v1, and it'll trigger me and annoy me so much that I'm like, how the hell are you in my lobby? How are you on my team? Why are you playing this game? You can't even win a 1v1 against a weakened opponent. Like, it can be so frustrating when I have to deal with randoms like that. But I feel like with this game mode in the game, so many people will be able to get better at their 1v1s. So many people would know what to do, what not to do, and they would just gain valuable experience from playing this game mode. Because you gotta remember, this is 15 different opponents that you're going 1v1 with in these game modes, and this game mode only lasts like 5 minutes. Each 1v1 lasts from 10 seconds to 30 seconds. So that's just a lot of experience you can fit in a small amount of time. That's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you do. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a great one.